Hey guys, hi, hello, namaste, adab, sasriyakal, assalamu alaikum, vanakkam, and khammagan to all of you. Welcome to today's session, and this is your sprint series for CBSE 10th, and we are talking about the topic pair of linear equations in two variables. So, in this series, we'll be discussing all the important questions which are there from the topic pair of linear equation in two variables, right? So, we'll be studying like the topics over here are solution by graphical method. You draw the graph and then you find out the pair of solutions for a linear equation, like solutions for a pair of linear equation in two variables. So three types you got: intersecting lines, one solution; parallel lines, no solution; and coincident lines, which will be infinite solution. Algebraic method mean you understood elimination method and substitution method. Cross multiplication method is removed. You also learned the conditions. For intersecting lines, it is a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. For parallel lines, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2. And for coincident lines, a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Right? And some say application problem as well. All right, and then there were some equations which were not originally in the form of linear equation into variable but can be converted. For example, 4 upon x plus 3 by y is equal to 7. So 1 upon x is there, so we consider 1 by x as a, 1 by y as b. If you want to study this in detail, definitely go for the prodigy session videos. Prodigy session videos are already, we have made a playlist over there. Just go to the playlist and you'll find that. Okay, bacho. So this is the schedule right now. We are over here 23rd October. There are upcoming sessions every day from 21st October till 30th October. Every day at 6 p.m. You'll be getting the session for Sprintex series. All right. So this is the schedule for your physics. This is for chemistry, for biology, for SST, and for English. All right. ठीक है चलो. So guys, before we start, please don't forget to like this video, share this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel if you are new here, है ना? ठीक है. Let's move ahead. First question. I forgot about it. First, let's look at the homework question of the previous session. Guys, so homework question, what it says: alpha and beta are the zeros of this polynomial. So if alpha and beta are the zero of this polynomial, x square minus x minus 4, I can say, sir, alpha plus beta will be equal to minus of b is minus 1 upon 1, which is 1, and alpha into beta will be c, which is minus 4 upon 1, which is equal to minus 4. So the value of 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta minus alpha beta. If I take LCM over here, guys, it will become, here multiply with beta beta, here multiply with alpha and alpha. All of you know this, alpha by beta upon alpha beta. This part will become alpha by beta upon alpha beta minus alpha beta. So we know the values: alpha plus beta is 1 upon alpha into beta is minus 4. Minus of alpha into beta is again minus 4. So you are getting minus of 1 by 4, negative into negative is positive, plus 4. So 4 minus 1 by 4, if you do, you'll be getting 15 by 4. Take LCM, 4 4 the 16. 16 minus 1 is 15. So 15 by 4 will be your correct answer. All right. Okay. So very well done to all those students who have given me the answer for the homework question in the comment section. All right. Okay. Now, guys, understand. Remember this thing, that the best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. Whatever you are doing today will definitely change your tomorrow. Right. So don't think it's all in your luck or it's all about some are born talented. It's all about what you are doing today, and that is going to change your tomorrow. So everything is in your hand. Just do your hard work, give your 100 percentage, and definitely you'll see the success. See your success, right? Okay. So let's start with our questions, guys. First question, what the first question is saying: if a pair of linear equation is consistent, then the lines will be. Now, guys, remember, consistent means what? At least one solution. Consistent means at least one solution. So consistent में beta, what I have told कि भाई at least one solution we get in intersecting lines. We get one solution, and in coincident lines. In coincident lines, we get infinite solution. So at least one solution is consistent. That means both of these comes under consistent solution. Remember, intersecting lines is independent consistent. and the coincident lines is dependent consistent. All right, and the last one, parallel line, comes under inconsistent. So for consistent, we'll say it has to be intersecting or coincident, both. Don't go for only intersecting or only coincident, it is both. And parallel lines is inconsistent. All right, simple. So this consistent, inconsistent, if you had any doubt, it should be resolved by now. Okay, and guys, best way to attend these session is what? Whenever I show you any question, pause the video over there, see the solution, try to solve the question on your own, and then see the solution. Okay, pause the video, do the question, solve the question on your own, then play the video and see whether you have got the correct answer or not. Okay, okay, chalo, let's move ahead. Okay, next question. Exact if x equal to a and y equal to b is the solution of the equation x minus y equal to 2 and x plus y equal to 4, then the values of a and b. So in a way they are asking us the value of the solution. So I can do one thing. Let's see, x minus y is equal to 2 and x plus y is equal to 4. Let's add both. 2x is equal to 6 and x is equal to 3. Put x equal to 3 in any of the equation. 3 minus y is equal to 2. We'll be getting y is equal to 1. Option C. Pretty easy. Right? I think no one should make this question correct. Sorry, no one should make this question wrong because it is that easy. Correct, Anaya? Okay, next one. What do you say about the lines represented by these two equations? So let's do one thing. Let's first represent both of them in the general form. So I'll say it will be 2x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. And here 4x plus 2y minus 6 equal to 0. What is a1 by a2 beta? a1 by a2 will be 2 by 4, which is 1 by 2 coefficients of x. What is b1 upon b2? b1 upon b2 will be 1 by 2. Now see, once I have got a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 equal, then I'll go for c1 by c2. If I don't get them equal, if a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 are not equal, we don't even have to go for c1 by c2. Jana hi nahi hai. Alright, so since they are equal now, we will check c1 by c2 as well. It is minus 3 upon minus 6, negative sign will be considered, which is again 1 by 2. So we are getting a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, and it means lines are coincident. Alright, these are coincident lines. Simple logic. These are what beta? Lines are coincident. These are coincident lines. Okay? Okay? So these conditions, yaad rakhna, very important. Direct questions will be there. Now, for which value or values of P will the lines represented by the following pair of equations are parallel? Parallel. So for parallel lines, beta, what is the condition? For parallel lines, the condition is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. Okay? So I can say, sir, what is a1 by a2? a1 by a2 is 3 by 6, which is 1 by 2. What is b1 by b2? b1 by b2 is minus 1 upon minus 2, negative sign is there, which is equal to again 1 by 2, negative, negative got cancelled. So a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 are equal. Now c1 by c2 should not be equal to that. So I can say such c1 by c2 should not be equal to 1 by 2. If c1 by c2 becomes equal to 1 by 2, it will be coincident lines. But what we want? Parallel lines. So c1 by c2 will be minus 5 upon minus p should not be equal to 1 by 2. Negative to negative got cancelled. Cross multiply. P should not be equal to 10. That means P you can take any value you want. Only 10 you cannot take. Any real number value of P will be say satisfying over here for parallel lines. But if you take P equal to 10, it will become coincident lines. So I'll say all real values except 10. What I'll say, guys? I'll say all real values except 10. Okay? Clear hai? So inequality, this not equal sign, it is solved exactly as equal sign only. Okay? Okay? Chalo, let's move ahead. Next question देखो. A fraction becomes 4 when 1 is added to both the numerator and denominator. It becomes 7 when 1 is subtracted from both the numerator and denominator. The numerator of the given fraction. Now guys, pause this video over here. Alright, solve this question on your own and then unpause this video so that you can start seeing the solution. Clear hai? Pause it, solve it. I'll start with the solution. You need to check whether you are getting the correct answer or not. Okay, so guys, here it is saying the fraction, the main thing is what? Numerator and denominator. Numerator and denominator, we are changing it differently. Let's say, guys, our numerator is x and our denominator is y. So I can say, sir, my fraction will be x upon y. What we need to find out? Numerator of fraction. That means we need to find out what is x. Okay, first one, a fraction becomes 4 when 1 is added to both the numerator and denominator. So in the numerator, if I add 1 and in the denominator also if I add 1, fraction becomes equal to 4. Cross multiply, we'll be getting x plus 1 is equal to 4 into y is 4y plus 4 into 1 is 4. Shift 4y over there, 1 over there, you'll get x minus 4y is equal to 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. Equation number 1. Okay. Next, it becomes 7 when 1 is subtracted from both the numerator and denominator. So from x subtract 1, from y also subtract 1. It will be equal to what? 7. Cross multiply again. X minus y is equal to 7 into y minus 7. Shift 7y over there, minus 1 over there. You'll get x minus 7y. Here minus 7 we already have, minus 1 will become plus 1, which is equal to minus 6. This is our equation number 2. Let's eliminate x as same coefficient. Let's subtract both the equation. So we have x minus 7y is equal to minus 6 and here we have x minus 4y is equal to 3. If I do the subtraction beta, it will be minus plus minus got cancelled. Minus 7y plus 4y will be equal to minus 3y. And minus 6 minus 3 is minus 9. Both are negatives will be added. So y is equal to 3. Once we got y is equal to 3, I can put this in any equation. Let's say put it in first equation. So I'll say x minus 4y is equal to what beta? Equal to 3. Put y is equal to 3 over here. So x minus 4, 3s are 12 is equal to 3. So x minus 12 equal to 3, x is equal to what? Okay? Solution also I have shown. So y is 3, x is 15. Simple as that. So fraction is 15 upon 3. So fraction kya beta? 15 upon 3. Now if I add plus 1 in both, so I'll say 15 plus 1 is 16. 3 plus 1 is 4. 16 by 4 is 4. And if I subtract 1 from both, 15 minus 1 is 14. 3 minus 1 is 2. 14 by 2 is 7. Right? Okay. Clear? Let's move ahead. Let us move ahead. आगे बढ़ते हैं बेटा. चलो. हाँ. Chalo, before I go ahead, as we have reached to the half of the session, guys, very important thing right now that you can join Vedantu's Pro subscription. First thing first, you know your exams are very near, and this is the time to go for it. You know? If you say still thinking whether it will help or not, so you'll miss the train. This is the time right now. First thing, let me tell you the features, and that will definitely make up your mind. Ki, haan, yaar, these many features you are getting at such a small price, it's definitely going to be worth it. First thing, you get unlimited classes. Take as many classes as you want. There is no restriction on that. Also, students from different parts of the world will be able to compete with them. So you'll get to know that where do you actually stand. Alright, interactive replay. That means even while watching the recording, you'll be able to attend the quizzes, see your name in the leaderboard, notes provided in the handwriting of master teachers, test assignments taken in a regular interval so that you don't have to worry about the important questions, which questions are important. Don't have to search over thousands of websites. Everything will be provided to you at one place. Also, all your doubts will be resolved by the class teachers present in the class. Okay. Other than that, there are unlimited micro courses and crash courses to choose from for your preparation. So with the help of this, you can say revise a topic as many times as you want. Okay. So link for registration to Vedantu's Pro subscription is mentioned in the description box of this video as well as in the pinned comment. Just go there and apply the coupon code GPE Pro and you'll get 10 percentage. You'll get flat 10 percentage off. Let me show you how you can do that. So see beta, over here in the description box you can see CBSE avail all exciting Vedantu courses. Okay. Here CBSE term 1 crash course, that's a very high in demand course. All right, grade 10. Once you have clicked on this, you can click on change class 10th you have selected. After that, select your course. There are many courses for grade 10. IOQM, NTSE, long term course for CBSE, foundation courses, Maharashtra Board, ICSE, term 1 crash course. I am talking about today about the term 1 crash course, a very important course for all of you. Dekh lo. First thing first, guys, the price of the course has reduced a lot. Okay. Now sometimes there are variations, so definitely go and check out the price in the link. Okay, definitely go and check out the price in the link. Right now Pro Lite is available to you at 2700. Pro Classic is just available at 3150. All right, after applying the coupon code GPE Pro over here, if it is not applied, don't forget apply GPE Pro over here. ठीक है बच्चों, amazing course, definitely going to be worth it for you all. ठीक है, and at this price, the way you'll be doing the revision, you'll get to know all the important questions. Definitely, it is going to be worth it for all of you. ठीक है, let's move ahead. Next question देखो. Now this is that question: linear equations reducible to linear equation into variable form. Now these are not linear equations because variable are in denominator. 21 upon x, 47 upon y, let's make it y. So upon a variable is in denominator, power of the variable is -1. So they are not linear but can be converted. How? Dekho, this 21 upon x is there. Now, so if I take 1 upon x as let's say a and 1 upon y as let's say b, the equation for me will become 21a. 1 upon x, 21 upon x is 21 upon x can be written as 21 into 1 upon x, and 1 upon x is a, so 21a. Similarly, this will become plus 47b is equal to 110. ठीक है, here you have 47a plus 21b is equal to 162. Okay. Now देखो, if you will solve it with a normal method where you take LCM and say elimination method, you will try to say for eliminating b, you need to multiply first equation with 21, second equation with 47. You know the calculations are going to be huge. So there is one trick which I gave you in the Prodigy series as well. Let me repeat this one more time over here. If the coefficients are interchanging, here 21a plus 47b, here 47a plus 21b. Coefficients for x or for a is 21 and 47 in both the equation. Coefficient for b is 47 and 21. Coefficients are interchanging. In that case, beta, we can reduce these equations. We can make these equations simple. Let's say it is equation 1 and it is equation 2. First thing what you'll do, add both the equation. So when you add both the equation, 21 plus 47, what will be getting beta? 21 plus 47, 7 plus 1, 8. 2 plus 4, 68a plus 68b is equal to 172. Right? And if you will be taking 68 common, a plus b is equal to 172 upon 68 if we'll do. So it is going to be equal to, oh sorry, it is not 10, 110. Oh, I made a mistake. So 2, 6 plus 1, 7 and it is 272. So I think it is going to be 4 times. 432, yes. So 272 upon 68 is 4. See, equation become easy. Equation became easy. Second time, subtract both. Equation 1 minus equation 2. So 21 minus 47 if you'll do guys, you'll be getting minus of 26a, and here 47 minus 21 will become plus 26b is equal to 110 minus 162 will be equal to what? 52, and that to minus 52. Take say minus 26 common, you'll be getting a minus b is equal to minus 22 upon minus 52 is equal to 2. Again, I have taken minus 26 common. So minus 26, if I take common, this will become A. Here it is plus 26B. So if I take negative common, plus B will become minus B, and minus 52 upon minus 26 is A minus B equal to 2. Now these two equations are easier to solve, equation 3 and equation 4. Solving equation 2 and 3, solving equation 3 and 4. If I add both the equation, 2A is equal to 6, A is equal to 3, and put A is equal to 3, B is equal to 1. We have got A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 1. Now what you'll do better, since A is equal to 3, A was nothing but 1 upon X is equal to 3. You can say X is equal to 1 by 3. And B is equal to 1, which means 1 by Y is equal to 1. So Y is also equal to 1. So X is 1 by 3, Y is equal to 1. Simple hai? X is 1 by 3, Y is equal to 1. Alright. So this trick will only work for those equations where the variables are interchanging. Very good trick it is, guys. Very good question. Please don't forget. Otherwise, your calculation, you just imagine how big your calculation would become. 21 into 47 plus 47 into 47 plus 110 into 47. Same way, bottom also you will multiply by 21, and then you'll eliminate something. It's going to be very difficult. This becomes easy. Okay, so this trick works for those questions where the variables coefficients are interchanging. All right. Okay, let's move ahead. Next question. Now, next is assertion and reason time. First one, what it says: for k equal to 6, the system of linear equation x plus 2y equal to 3 and 3x plus 6y equal to 6 equal to 0 is inconsistent. So, देखो, x plus 2y plus 3 equal to 0, and here we have 3x plus ky. For k equal to 6, chalo, plus 6y plus 6 equal to 0. So a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 3, b1 by b2 2 by 6, which is 1 by 3, and c1 by c2 is 3 by 6, which is 1 by 2. We are getting a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 and not equal to c1 by c2, which means they are parallel lines, and parallel lines, which means no solution, and no solution means what? Inconsistent. At the starting I have told you, right? So assertion is correct. Reason: the system of linear equations, this is inconsistent if, अरे नहीं sir जी, here we should get not equal to sign. ठीक है? So this was the mistake. I'll say reason is false. ठीक है? I'll say here is your mistake. So reason is false. Reason false means what? Assertion is true. Option C. And reason is false. Simple. Next one. If the pair of linear equations of the pair of lines are coincident, then we can say pair of lines is consistent and it has a unique solution. यार ये तो दिख गया ना, coincident में we have infinite solution. Assertion is false. Option D will be your answer. Reason will be true. Pair of lines are parallel, it has no solution and it is called inconsistent. It is true. ठीक है? So I hope after this, no doubt in inconsistent, consistent, I have cleared everything. If not, go to the first question. I have described everything in detail. Okay, so now let's do a case study based question. Okay, what it says, देखो. On a recent camping trip, it took Mohinder and Aslam 2 hours to row 4 miles. Row means boat में है ना, तो rowing है ना. Row 4 miles upstream from the drop in point to the campsite. मतलब simple है यार, देखो. Don't go this much in the language. It's simple upstream downstream question. ठीक है, देखो. Point A is your say this drop in point, campsite to drop in point. ठीक है, point A to point B they are going. All right. First case, they are going upstream. में time is how much taking? They are taking 2 hours to 4 mile upstream. ठीक है. So in case of upstream, guys, I can say, sir, distance is 4 miles. ठीक है, miles है. So miles per hour minute करेंगे. Time is how much, guys? So time is given to us as 2 hours. All right. So in upstream downstream question, guys, first thing we know is speed of boat in still water. Speed of boat in still water is, let's say, x, and speed of current or speed of stream will be y, whatever is the unit, miles per hour, mph, miles per hour. ठीक है. So speed in upstream will be what, beta? X plus y. X plus y. We know speed is equal to distance upon time. Speed is equal to distance upon time. Sorry. X minus y. X minus y. So speed is x minus y. Distance upon time is 4 upon 2, which is equal to 2. First equation is x minus y is equal to 2. Similarly, after leisurely weekend of camping, fishing, and relaxation, not garbage for us, they rode back downstream to the drop-in point in just 30 minutes. 30 minutes means what, beta? Half hour. So, देखो, if I talk about the downstream case, where should I write here? If I do have space over here, so if I write downstream, so I'll write it over here. Okay? If I talk about the downstream beta, I will say distance will remain same, 4 miles. Time is 30 minutes, that means 1/2 hour. So speed over here will be x plus y, addition of speed. So I can say, sir, speed x plus y is equal to distance upon time 4 upon half, which means equal to 8. Second equation is x plus y is equal to 8. Solve both the equation. One is x minus y is equal to 2. Second is x plus y is equal to 8. If you add both the equation, you get x is equal to 5 miles per hour, and put y will be equal to 3 miles per hour. First one, what is the speed of the current? Speed of the current means speed of the stream is what? Y. They are asking y. What is y, beta? Y is 3 miles per hour. Y is 3 miles per hour. Next, what is the rowing speed of Mohinder and Muslim in still water? That means speed of boat in still water. X. X is 5 miles per hour. Simple. We have done the solution. Okay. So upstream, downstream question, speed, distance question, they are all important ones. Important questions. ठीक है बच्चों. So this is all in today's class. Before that, take a note of this homework question. This is a digit problem. I want all of you to solve this question. Let me know in the comment section what is your answer, so that I get to know that yes, my students are solving the question. All right. And also don't forget, guys, next class will be on the topic triangles. Same place, same time, 6 p.m. sharp. Come over here and let's understand triangles. ठीक है बच्चों. And don't forget, you can register for Vedantus Pro subscription. Term 1 crash course is there. GP Pro apply and it will get you 10% off. ठीक है बच्चों. All right. तो आज के लिए इतना ही. Thank you so much for joining the session. जल्दी से join कर लेना बेटा course, because now is still the time. In 1 month you can like study a lot, because you get unlimited classes. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the session. I hope all of you enjoyed it. Okay. We'll see you soon in the next class. Same time, same place. All right. Till then, bye bye. Sayonara. Khuda Hafiz to all of you guys. Bye bye.